All right, another little update. Went and got some plants yesterday, and I decided to hook up the waterfall. It is not staying there. I just hooked it up to get a little bit of filtration through the water. So instead of keeping on pumping out the water every time it rains, I figured I would use some of Mother Nature's free water. So yesterday this water was just absolute cloudy. You couldn't see anything through it. I just plumbed the hose up to the waterfall, down to the bottom, let it come up through the filtration, kind of go through the area where that's actually where the skimmer is going to be. I just kind of let everything just filter and work its way through. Things are actually looking pretty good in the water. I hooked this up, I don't know, 6:30 last night, and it's about 8:30 in the morning the next day, so it actually did pretty good. That's about foot deep of water. That's got to be, I guess, probably 300-ish gallons maybe. So it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do a water change on this pond today. So I'm actually gonna throw some of that water into here, get some of the ecosystem going. Again, got some plants in here, kind of get this water prepped. I'm gonna trim out some of the crazy mess I made with this waterfall foam. This stuff is an absolute nightmare to deal with, but hopefully it placed the rocks good enough on these lower levels that I can step on them if needed. Again, this is going to be my step level to get down into the pond, and then I can start placing the plants. So I'm going to carve some of that out. The plan is to get the water kind of up to level today. I know I'm going to have to bring a good bit of dirt over in here and over in here to bring the water level up, or else it's going to be too low over here and too high over there. Just looking at it, it looks drastically higher over here, so I'm gonna have to bring a lot more up over here to be able to get this level, and then I'm gonna set the skimmer in there once I get a little bit more height. And but the plan is to get, you know, at least above the koi hide today, right where that water's flowing in, right above that gravel over there. I at least want to get the water level up to there today, and then start kind of planning this out to figure out my life here. So I'll get back to it. And we actually got my special koi that's been in the hospital for about a month and a half. We got him yesterday, and that's actually what started this second pond. I don't know if we're going to be able to see him, but he is a baby blue with black on his back. He's hiding somewhere. We'll see if we can get some video of him a little bit later. I don't know where. Oh, there he is. So I don't know how much of him you're going to be able to see. He's down there in the bottom next to the yellow one. Looks like he's going to come up a little bit. So that's actually what started it all, was that fish. So I'm going to get back to it. We're going to get a little bit more cleanup done today, and hopefully we're going to be rocking and rolling soon. All right, so I am in the pre-editing phase. I took so much footage of building this pond, and I try to offload some of the video from the SD card. I don't even know how much of it has actually exported at this point. I have tried at least 50 times to try and export this video, and I've been having all kinds of problems. So once I get to editing, I'm going to find out how much of it actually made. I'm sure I missed a good portion of it. I got so irritated because the SD card issue that I didn't even record hooking up the skimmer or the waterfall, or doing the remaining of the rocking. I still have a lot of rocking to do, but the pond is kind of sort of complete. So I've had water in this for over 2 weeks. This thing was over halfway filled. Over a week, probably over a week and a half, probably even closer to 2 weeks, honestly. I think I've had it halfway filled for over 3 weeks, and probably closer to 2 weeks it's been filled. Because I had to get the water line to be able to put the skimmer over there. Figured out the water height, drained a good bit of it out, set the skimmer, kind of sort of set the waterfall. I know this looks like crap now, but I did want to get some water flowing in here. I did want to get the koi over into this pond. The goldfish just got beat up by the big koi during their spawning. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but those orange ones, they're missing so many scales. They have black spots on them from, I guess, from healing. So they did get beat up pretty good from spawning. So I wanted to get those koi out of there. Apparently that's a thing. You know, foot-long koi don't mix good with, you know, 6-8 inch long goldfish. We got 2 more shabunkins in here somewhere. A black goldfish is now turning orange, so much. There goes one of the shabunkins down there. Is one of the new ones. We got 2 little shabunkins. The orange goldfish, or black goldfish, isn't staying black anymore. He's turning orange. I kind of figured that was going to happen. We got one of our lilies popping up. We got some spearmint over here popping up. Our other things are starting to pop pretty good. I got to re-rock this thing. This is just a train wreck. Over here, just got some plants out of the pots. We had these in the pots for the last, you know, 2 weeks or so. Got them out of the pots, got them dug into the ground. We got, I don't even know what all this stuff is. Got some Paris feather today, kind of dug those in by the waterfall for now. I got 2 lilies over here. Got another lily right here that is getting covered by the water hyacinths. This one actually had a nice pretty pink flower on it. We just got that today, and we're gonna try and fill this whole area in with lilies so the fish have a nice hiding spot. They really do like this spot over here for hiding. So you're gonna notice water level doesn't come all the way up over here. I intended for the water level to come all the way up, but I don't have the pond fully level. It was actually a blessing in disguise because I actually do kind of like not having the water all the way up over here. We can sit on those rocks, put our feet in the water. The koi have a shallow area to swim, which they love. They just absolutely love having this perimeter around to be able to swim through the plants and swim around the ledges. So we do enjoy having that there. They like going in this plant over here. Again, the plant situation is going to get better as it goes. I still have to figure out, I have to trim the liner, fill in a little bit, still kind of figure out the rocks. I got to figure out the waterfall. Again, I just kind of threw stuff in here temporarily. This rock kind of fits in here perfectly, so I don't know if I'm going to leave it like that yet or not and just put some rocks in, just try and do like a level, you know, like a staggered thing. It's okay for now, but it's been kind of driving me nuts. My wife asked me to take a break from it for a little bit because I'm really stressed out about getting this pond done. I'm like 5 weeks into this thing after work every night and on weekends. You can see a little bit of a trench I built for the main line from the skimmer to the waterfall. I got to hide that yet. I put another port on the back of the waterfall. So initially I was going to do a second port for doing a bottom pump. However, I think I'm going to actually put a diverter valve in the back so I can actually back flush the waterfall. Just thinking about taking everything out of here, trying to suck up all the water out of there and clean it out. It just seems like a nightmare. So I think I'm just going to create a valve there. I'm going to dig a channel here, create a back flush, just a back flush into the garden, whatever's going to go in here. Got to get all this dirt out of here, bring it up, level it, and start throwing some mulch, getting some planting. I'm going to get another Japanese maple, probably put it right here-ish. I'm going to get it, you know, traditional purple looking Japanese maple. Get a little bit of shade in here. I was really worried that the skimmer was going to be too small. I still kind of have my fear it might be on the smaller side, but it seems to be doing the trick. You're going to see a little bit of dirt in here. I just uprooted these plants out of the containers, and there was dirt everywhere after I washed them off. All that dirt did suck into the container, into the skimmer. Oh, one of the fish just bolted out. It was one of the new guys. Get into that in a minute. So the skimmer's doing his job. I've cleaned this out once already. Got some duckweed in there from the plants that we just got. So it is pulling stuff in there. You see all the dirt's probably settling down at the bottom. I got a quick disconnect here and a check valve. You see the filters are getting plenty of dirt in there. So it's doing its job. Free filter. I got a pond guy. This is a pretty big aerator. So you see the aerator. Kind of threw it in the middle of the pond there just to get a little bit more flow over there, hoping it'll bring more of the debris back. I don't know if that's going to be its final placement yet or not, but you know, when is a pond ever really done, right? We have an electrical box down there. It has a power strip with some electrical connections. Again, I still gotta hide. I still have so much to do. Every time my wife is like, oh, you're almost done, I'm like, nah babe, it's like not even close to done. So we put the original koi in there that we had, again, that started this whole thing. We finally got our baby blue koi out of the fishy hospital. I forget what the name of it is. She something. You can kind of see him floating or swimming around there. We actually picked up some more koi today. I was really hard up for a goshiki. Can't find any of these things locally around here. I got something that is kind of sort of similar to a goshiki. Probably not going to see him. We got a black butterfly because we all know that it's supposed to be good luck to have a black koi in your pond. We got a big white butterfly that is down. You see him down there next to the gohaku, I think that one is. Bad with Japanese names, I don't know them all yet, but I'm gonna try and learn what kind of fish I have. So see him down there, and we got a orange and white one with some baby blue in him. We'll see if he comes up, and then we got that one that kind of looks like that goshiki's going around. Right now the water clarity doesn't look fabulous. Again, we just put the fish in. Today is Saturday. I put them in last Sunday. So the fish have been in here almost a week. There go, you're not gonna be able to see them. So the fish have been in almost a week to kind of get the nitrogen cycle going. Got to get some poop in there, got to get some food in there, got to get the plants, got to get everything going to get this cycle going. So put the fish in here. I'm just gonna be dosing it with bacteria. I threw like 24 ounces of bacteria in this the other day. And I'm going to dose it weekly for the next couple weeks, and hopefully this pond starts clearing up and looking as nice as this one. I mean, I literally do like nothing to this pond, and this looks great. Now granted, this pond isn't in full sunlight, but this pond has just been absolutely fabulous for me. We did have a frog come back. I don't know if it's the original frog we had or not, but we did have the frog come back. He kind of likes laying in that creeping Jenny over there. It's been croaking like crazy the other night. Fish are going nuts. Over on that far side, that's the new one we got today that had a little bit of baby blue and the orange and white. Let's see if we can get some footage of him. Again, you'll kind of see they really do love coming through the shallow area here. But anyway, frog loves being in that creeping Jenny. He was over here the other night croaking like crazy all night. Super loud. So the ecosystem's working. I'm hoping some more frogs, even though I don't like hearing them all the time. I do like having the frogs around. We're gonna get some more plants planted, get some stuff done around the pond, and hopefully get this ecosystem rocking a little bit. So I'm probably gonna break this up into a couple videos just because this is long. I got so much video of the construction, and again, I don't know what I got, what I don't got yet, but we will try. Let me see here. Right there is the one that looks like the goshiki a little bit, and you can see the butterfly. You can see the big koi there. We actually wanted to get more big koi today because it's probably just going to take forever for these other guys to get big. But you know, I think we're done for now. We got 11 koi in here. We got 11 goldfish over there, including the shibunkins. We're gonna let it be for now. We're gonna let them grow up, let them do their thing, and we'll get a few more. I don't know if we're gonna wait till next season, kind of see how this goes. But I do want to get, you know, a few more. I want to get some that really pop, and kind of get some special ones. We've spent multiple hours at the Clearwater Aquatics in Narbonne, where we get all our stuff. We spent hours and hours and hours there looking at fish until we find the one that speaks to us. Each one, we wait for it to speak to us. We don't just buy a fish. So we had this gay male couple today tell us that we had a monopoly on the staff there, and to let somebody else take a shot at getting fish. So I guess we're there a little too much, but you know, I feel like we got a good selection of fish. We don't have anything really basic. I do think we really do have some special fish. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. I'll do some update videos for you guys that are interested, and you know, fingers crossed everything works out good in the next few weeks to get the nitrogen cycle going, and we'll follow up and show you guys what the water looks like once I get everything leveled out and start building up a retaining wall or something in the back, and we'll kind of go from there. So if you guys are interested, please let me know in the comments below. I'll keep making pond videos. If you're not interested and I don't get any comments, I just don't make them, and I'll just sit here and enjoy the fish. It's cool either way. But I figured I'd, if anybody's newbie to pond building, let you see trials and tribulations of just winging it, pond build 2, and see how it goes. In the end, it always works out pretty good as long as you do your research, but this has definitely gotten away from me many times. But the end result, I'm thinking it's all the issues have been kind of a blessing in disguise, and it worked out pretty good. So, you know, fingers crossed it stays that way, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.